Hello there, LCR. Here we are in the car. I guess we're in the car because you're watching this. I'm in the car, and I don't see, some people have threatened to come when I'm making these videos, but I don't see any of our surprise attackers. But if anyone pops up in the scene, then you'll know that they were prepared. Well, I'm just about to head over to the high school. Once a year for the juniors in the theater program, we write an original sketch show. So we go and they pitch ideas, and then we turn all of that into original sketches. So I'm about to do that. And the reason I'm bringing it up to you is what I tell the students is the data of your life. That's where you're going to draw all your ideas for writing. And you're an expert on your own life. And, this isn't about learning from someone else and regurgitating information. And I want you to think about that for your life of faith too. You don't have to be an expert in Christianity. You don't have to have a degree in theology. You are an expert in your own life and in your own story. And how is it that you can look at all the details of your life and see where God's been active, see what God's been doing, see what God would offer you? This is a wonderful opportunity to really dive into the truth of who you are and who God is in your life. That's what I'm going to do with these kids. A lot of their ideas are superficial, or they're not really based in the reality, the truth of their existence, which will make it comedic. Comedy has to be rooted in truth. And so it is the same for us too. Sometimes our religious faith can sort of revert to a kind of superficial expression. We don't want to say anything too serious. We don't want to say anything that'll get us in trouble. We don't want anything that'll get too close to our pain. And it's precisely when we get to those moments that we end up doing something true and we see the grace of God, and oftentimes they can be very comedic and cathartic moments. So anyhow, as I head over to the high school right now to start this sketch writing process, I think it's helpful to understand that for the church too. And I think you've heard all the different things coming up, the different funeral services we have, the different service opportunities, the different pilgrimage opportunities. And before you know it, by that time, we're going to be in May. And May has some great things coming up too. We're going to have a special confirmation service. We're going to have visitors from Japan. So week by week, cool things are happening. God is blessing us. And thank you for being a part of this church. Thank you for being part of this story and telling the story of God in Huntington Beach.